chance to get the ball back to Milton.
What's the play clock all the way down? There's a clear hold on the edge. I don't see a flag. Johnson is knocked down behind the line of scrimmage.
He grabbing a jersey to hold.
Yeah, it used to be.
Yeah, he grabbed it.
Results here, loss of 12, I should say. Look at that. Looks like a hold to me.
I'm surprised there. Didn't see a call.
So ETN spells Johnson. Boarding him in motion across.
Yo, I can't switch. This is the channel that the game is on. I see everybody keep saying switch to the game. They're not going to stop this game. They're not going to show it. Anybody channel that you go on, anybody, you can't watch the game right now. The Florida game is playing. I believe the kickoff is at 10:20 now. They're going to let this game play before they start broadcasting the Colorado game.
Y'all heard what Lil Bro said, man.
Over with to the broadcast switch over. I can't do nothing about that, bro. That's blame ESPN, not me.
Have to again get the numbers up. They're spreading them out with 4 receivers and the 1 back.
Third and 7, they hand it off again. ETN spins free. It seems like the forward pass has been removed from the equation here, and I don't know if it's the injuries to apparently both hands of Mertz or just
working clock here, especially now. You know, there was going to be 6 minutes. If they wouldn't have jumped offside, so you basically just killed 2 minutes with that decision to try to draw. No one's going to fall for this. Just punt it. Instead, at your own 35, they do that, and it works out, and it costs TC 2 minutes of valuable time.
No, I agree. It's a smart decision. Dumb to fall for it, but you're right. With the team that has just 1 timeout remaining, they now have 2 fewer minutes to work with. That's a shame. It's a terrible kick off the side of Garshaw's foot. So Tennessee will get decent field position, down 13, inside of 4 to go.
Ben, take a seat.
So, what you did earlier, right? Huge mistake. Not signing up for Hilton Honors Points?
You're a business traveler now. Time to start acting like it.
When you want to earn points like it's your job, it matters where you stay. Hilton, for the stay.
Moderate to severe eczema still disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it disrupts my skin with itch. It disrupts my skin with rash. But now, I can disrupt eczema with Rinvoq. Rinvoq is not a steroid, topical, or injection. It's 1 pill once a day. Many taking Rinvoq saw clear or almost clear skin, while some saw up to 100% clear skin. And they felt dramatic and fast itch relief, some as early as 2 days. That's Rinvoq Relief.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections of blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least 1 heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your doctor about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing in a new roommate to save money, is that the plan?
Well, we gotta find some way to save, so say hi to Glenn from work. Hey, that's my mom.
Yeah, I think I have a much better plan. We switched to my plan from Verizon for just $25 per line.
And that price is guaranteed for 3 years.
All on the network we can count on.
It's a good plan.
It is a good plan. Glenn, looks like we're not gonna be needing you, so I'll see you at work.
Oh, later, Mark.
Save big with my plan, starting at just $25 when you bring your own phones. Guaranteed for 3 years. It's your Verizon.
It's the final game, folks. This one wins the series.
Struck out with the cheap seats? Important things aren't worth compromising. At Farmers, we offer both quality insurance and great savings. Here, take mine.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. buying a treadmill?
You use the Quicksilver card from Capital One. It's simple, with no annual fee and unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase everywhere. That makes you the hero of every purchase. And heroes don't take the stairs.
Is this a parachute?
What's in your wallet?
Long day and night for the students. You got 3:49 to go, and they can take the party outside. Taco Bell Live My Student Section of the Year contest. Download the Taco Bell app to learn more. Tennessee football leading 2 scores. Honduras Sanders and the Buffaloes kick off Folsom Field 10 minutes away, directly following our ball game here.
Love to go into the boundary to this slot receiver.
Milton squeezes it down to McCoy, makes a man miss. He powers his way into Florida territory. Now they'll crank the tempo.
Absolutely. Good job again, going back where they love to go. Find the matchups back into the boundary. McCoy uses that strength.
Milton across the middle again. And throw slightly behind McCoy, then he makes the grab. It's another first down to the 38.
Now we're seeing Milton get into sync with the receiver. He and 15 starting to make plays here.
Again across the middle. Throws a dart, and making the catch is Ramel Keaton. And they're really on it now.
Now they're moving. Again, Keaton had that big catch last year in Knoxville against his Gator defense.
Milton delivers a dagger down the middle. Diving attempt over the head of Squirrel White. Mitchell was in coverage. It was tight, but he had him.
And again, it's creating the matchup against the safety.
So my audio got to be off a couple seconds or
It's a
something.
mismatch. He puts a little more air on that ball. And that is a touchdown. But good job by Josh Heupel creating the matchup there with the quick right against the safety one-on-one.
Need him to get one more
chance to
touch.
catch their breath on defense.
Also kills the clock for the balls.
Milton from a pocket, launching for the end zone. And it was Keaton looking for a flag. Did he get his jersey grabbed? Kimber was in coverage.
Bro, it's not clickbait, bro. The game has not started. I don't know why people cannot see that the game is starting at 10:20, bro. The game starts in 7 minutes, bro. Kickoff is in 7 minutes. Hang tight, man. Hang tight. I got y'all, bro. Trust and believe that, bro. I do this. This is my 3rd week doing this, man. This ain't no gimmick. This ain't no fake. We will be showing the whole Colorado game on this channel. So if you're new here and you don't want to miss a game, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing this every week for the Colorado Buffs game. They just don't have the game on right now because I guess we gotta wait for the Florida game to finish. That's our ESPN Raw.
Right here's an angle.
I appreciate everybody that donated to the channel. If anybody else want to donate to the channel before the game start, the cash app is pinned in the top of the comment section. All you gotta do is click that link. That link will take you straight to my cash app. Everything is appreciated. You don't have to donate. The stream still goes on. But I do appreciate the donations, man. So we got about, like I said, about 16 minutes. They probably gonna start the broadcast after this game is over with. So we'll get to see like a couple minutes of the pregame. So y'all enjoy the rest of this game.
Exactly what Tennessee is needed. They got a rhythm going, finding McCoy over the middle.
Well, if you're a Tennessee fan, you're thinking about some of these things that have gone up against them. Kind of their own flags, 10 of them tonight, missed tackles, some blown timeouts, and then some calls that just have gone against them.
Gators, leading on this defense, Kirk. In this second half, I get that the running game is good, and it's been going tonight, but Mertz just 4 pass attempts after halftime. He completed 2 of them. It's been interesting how they've handled the lead here in the 3rd quarter. No points on the board other than just that field goal.
But you're down 13, and you go back and you think about some of those timeouts, those precious timeouts that when they were down and they used them, a couple of them early in the second half. You think about how important those could be now, right? I mean, it's 3rd and 10 here, but if they're able to put a touchdown on the board, Think about how nice it would be to have those timeouts back, right? Instead, it essentially comes down to an onside kick to get a touchdown.
Yeah, exactly. Depending on how quickly they score, it may actually dictate whether or not you can afford to kick it away and play defense with just the one timeout. First things first, though. 3rd and 10.
Again, he's had a lot of success on these last few drives, going to his left, back into this direction.
I did not hit that. That's crazy.
Plenty of time. End zone ball incomplete. It was Keaton working against Devin Moore, who's in for Kimber, and it's 4th and 10. Got to have this play. Keep hope alive. Gator, defensive end, is replacing Kimber, who was helped off.
Yeah, he's been dealing with an injury, and
Oh no. What is going on?
grabbing that left leg.
It's strep throat he's been dealing with. He hasn't really been able to practice much.
And watch how he came down on this play. He was actually defending the play. He's in man coverage right here. Pretty tight coverage. And then he comes down, got up. Initially, it looked like he was going to be okay.
He bounced right up after hitting the ground, and then moved out of the end zone about the 8-yard line and went down.
There you start to see it right there. It's like they're kind of working that left calf, potentially cramping.
Well, this Gator defense has been on the field a lot in the second half. They got off the field quickly. Remember how few Tennessee plays were run in the first half? Just 22 of them. And they've now run 40 plays in the second half. At very high tempo. So Moore slowly makes his way off. So Eugene Jackson, a true freshman now in the corner. The Gators get a little thin in the back end. But get a stop here, and that should do it.
Drew McCoy all the way to his left near the boundary. Got a fan now on
the fans run out there, but they still haven't gotten. Devin Moore's a long way from the sideline. And we get an overserved Tennessee fan wandering around. He's about to get tracked down very quickly here. Moore still not on the sideline.
Hey, the Colorado game will start after this game is over with. There's nothing that we can do. ESPN is broadcasting this game. Whenever this game is over with, broadcast will switch to the Colorado game. I don't know what people don't get about that. I see everybody keep saying, "Oh, this is fake. This is a gimmick." Bro, the game will start after this game is over with. There's nothing I can do about it. There's no other channel I can go to. There's nothing I can do. I apologize. The game hasn't started yet, but that's nothing that I can do. Y'all know I come through in the clutch. I'm not one of these fake channels that do bull crap. So just hang tight for me, y'all. Just hang tight.
To pressure. The first one pressures right here, and the second one is a spy. It's a good plan here. They only rush 3. They bring the linebacker. Now you got a spy right there. Really affected, I think, the timing of what Milton tried to do. Buying time. Scooby Williams hits him. You can see the ball is low because of that pressure that he felt from the backer right in his face.
You see Milton on the move. Great stats and analytics department came up with this fact that Milton has never thrown a college touchdown pass at Michigan or here while on the move. Has never completed a touchdown pass while on the move. It is not a particularly high percentage thrower when his feet are not planted.
And why do you think Austin Armstrong brought the pressure? Rolled the dice there and brought the heat.
Etienne off the left side, breaking tackles, and muscling out near midfield, and that'll chew some more clock. They haven't done much after halftime. They only had 58 yards of total offense until that run.
He's at 173 yards on the night, 8.7 a carry.
We've got 62-yard burst for a touchdown in the first half.
Look at him, man. He looks as fresh as he did in the first quarter.
Florida versus everybody, it says. His high black.
I like his energy, man. He is a nice looking back, and again, he and Johnson together be tough for the SEC to deal with.
A wonderful, engaging personality, hit behind the line and slammed down by Pierce. Clock continues to work. They can only stop it once. Kickoff is approaching across the field, give you a peek there and get you there immediately at the conclusion.
Chris, first time Florida has beaten a ranked team here at the Swamp since 2019 when they beat Auburn, who was number 7 in the country. They beat Georgia in 2020.
Was it Utah ranked at the beginning of last year?
SEC team.
Oh, SEC team. Okay,
yeah.
I got you.
Yep.
Yeah, they've lost 6 straight last year, including the bowl game after the win against the Utes. Etienne again, carry number 22. Rankings brought to you by Allstate. But then kind of a day where heavily favored, highly ranked teams kind of slug past people. Dogs came from behind. Florida State survived against BC barely on the road. They got Clemson next week.
This is the one that I was interested to see how Texas would respond. The game that you and I had a chance to play last week. I wondered if they'd be a little flat this week or if they'd be able to handle that and get back down to earth. And they're in a 10-7 game midway through the third.
The post-game party getting cranked up here in Gainesville, and they're about to get cranked up 6,000 feet in Boulder for the Buffs and the Rams. The Tennessee misery in the Swamp will continue. It will extend to
Here we go, y'all. Here we go, man. 14 seconds, man. Let's get it, man. Hey, y'all hung tight, man. I appreciate y'all for hanging tight. Go Buffs, man. Let's go Buffs. Appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe before this game starts. If anybody want to donate, make sure you donate before the game starts. Only if you want to.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Link, and it'll take you straight to my Cash App. Everything is appreciated. I don't want to interrupt y'all in the game, so if y'all want to donate, you can donate before the game starts so it don't interrupt anything. Cash App is pinned in the top of the comment section. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, if you don't want to miss a Colorado game. Let's get it, man. Let's go. This is what y'all been waiting for, man. This is what y'all came here for, man. Let's go, man.
Challenging game. Anytime you're on the road in the SEC, it's a battle. But you're going to be very happy from where this team was in Salt Lake week 1 to where they are now with a win over Tennessee. Feeling a lot better about their team and where they're headed.
Defense did its job. They got some things to iron out in the kicking game. But with Mertz in command early, and then the running game, mainly Trevor Etienne taking over, the offensive line played much, much better tonight.
Yeah.
One more snap. And that'll do it. The Gators win it 29-16. And Les Heupel chose now to stop the clock with 7 seconds to go. Okay. Tennessee's running up the tunnel. A lot of the players are headed for the locker room. Apparently a timeout was signaled. No idea why. It is 4th and 16. They're going to force a punt. He hadn't spent it earlier, so I didn't think he was going to. But this is an enormously satisfying night. The fans will wonder, you know, they kind of got super conservative. We'll have to see if Trey Wilson's injury will keep him out for a prolonged period of time. They lost him early on.
Yeah, like you said, Graham worked 17 of 20 in the first half, 2 of 4 in the second half.
So at 4th and 16, he'll run around as the clock ticks down. And now get knocked down as he took a knee. A flag comes out, and that is a fitting ending to things.
There we go.
Yeah, this is about to get ugly. Oh, look at this. Guys are throwing fists.
Josh Heupel calling his timeout. And then the late hit.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yep. Josh Heupel calling his timeout. And then the late hit.
At the lab.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yep.
He was taking a knee. It was obvious what he was doing. And he got knocked into, and of course the Gator offensive line took exception.
By the way, it's a 15-yard penalty. It's kind of fitting for how this game has gone for Tennessee.
It's the perfect finish.
Yeah.
Some of these penalties will be viewed as very questionable on Rocky Top, but it was sloppy. That's it. A feisty finish, and it finally is over. 29-16. Game produced by Bill Bonnell, directed by Jimmy Platt. For Holly and Kirk and Chris Fowler. And let's kick it to Boulder, Colorado. The Buffs and the Rams are toughest. And let us wait. We're the warm-up act. Now the main event, folks.
That's right.
Welcome everyone to Folsom Field here in Boulder, Colorado, which right now is the epicenter of college football. The undefeated Buffaloes coming in 2-0 in this rivalry game against Colorado State, still looking for their first win of the season. The Rams punting after a 3-and-out here. That's Horn watching this punt roll all the way down to the 46-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10. And that's where we will begin the night. Getting situated here. A little bit of a scramble. It has been wild tonight. The energy here at Folsom Field has been very unique. It's a combination of the BET Awards, when you look at the luminaries on the sidelines, and a football game mixed together, Louis.
Yeah, it is. And I tell you what, it is pure entertainment. But make no mistake about it, there's a football game going on out here. And this head coach in prime, Deion Sanders, he is serious about his craft right now. And his football team is going to play in his image, which is tough, hard-nosed football. They're going to make dramatic plays in the passing game because they got great athletes. This is an old-school coach football team here in Colorado.
Edwards between the tackles, hands it off. Sanchez makes the tackle, a 2-yard gain on the play for Dylan Edwards. Shedeur Sanders, folks, leads FBS quarterbacks in passing yards per game, and that's just the beginning of his wonderful story. Passing for over 900 yards already on the season. No interceptions, 6 touchdowns. Out of the backfield, Edwards in space, pushed out of bounds right near midfield at the 50-yard line, pushed out by Aiden Hector. A gain of 3 on the play, 3rd down coming up. They got off to a slow start last week in their win against Nebraska, Lewis. How do they change it?
Yeah, I think right now they're just going to try and get the ball to the playmakers. Shedeur just got to make good decisions, that you saw right there on the halfback wide pass to Dylan Edwards. Just be the point guard. Just be efficient. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Here with self-inflicted penalties. This is the kind of thing that will drive Coach Prime crazy.
Number 3, the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
See, this is the kind of thing that he will not stand for. And you can see Dylan Edwards, the running back, just kind of was anticipating the snap count. Got a little off balance, but hey, look, this is a football team that can produce plus 20-yard plays, Mark, in an absolute hurry. And we're going to see our fair share of them tonight.
Dynamic and explosive. Pressure coming. Sanders got rid of it. In traffic, incomplete, and picked off. The first interception thrown of the season by Sanders into the arms of Henry Blackburn. It was off of the hands of Jimmy Horn, and they brought a little bit of heat on Colorado's quarterback that time, Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, they did. They got a 5-man pressure, got a hit on Shedeur Sanders. They said that they were going to do this to try and put some pressure on him. And then in the back end, as you see there, Henry Blackburn in the advantageous position to finish with the INT.
Let me be direct. You're watching football wrong. What do you call a guy in face paint that can't get the game? A clown.
Sorry, what app was it again? No, just give me a second.
Amateurs.
Oh, sorry, everybody.
DirecTV Sports Central gives you access to every game. So you never have to compromise on game day.
Was that necessary?
I was just illustrating a point.
Access NFL Sunday Ticket on us. Get a $400 reward card.
Okay.
It's not like the good old days.
It's not like the good old days.
It's not like the good,
good old
days.
Stop parroting everything. Instead, drink a Red Bull and think for yourselves.
Since when do you dictate what we do?
Exactly. You're not the boss of us.
Power to the people!
Oh, well. Individuality often complicates things. Red Bull gives you wings.
To you. You don't have to be there to be there with AT&T 5G.
Who does this girl think she is? Who does this girl think she is, guys?
Jeez. It's on rolls. When you prefer dream vacation over a rental nightmare.
Damn, I'm tired.
Hey man, I appreciate everybody that's in here, man. Appreciate everybody for rocking with me, man. We almost got 100,000 nigga right now, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you don't want to miss a Colorado game this year, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Hey, man, all you sneakerheads out there, man, that be having problems, finding shirts to match your sneakers and stuff like that, click on that link that's pinned in the top of the comment section. It'll take you to a website called Match Kicks. Match Kicks can match any kicks
You're watching the
on the planet, man, and match it on the shirt, man. Make sure y'all click on that link. Make sure you save it on your browser, man, and go check them out, man.
That's not supposed to be the title. That's why my shit at 0.
Pac-12 on ESPN. First down and 10 for the Rams, coming back the other way after the interception. First one of the season thrown by Sanders. They're going to run it between the tackles, Kobe Johnson, as we take a look at Lou's do's and don'ts.
And starting with Colorado State, pressure Shador. Don't let him get comfortable. You saw it led to an interception. That's a great start for them. And don't play conservative on offense. Push the ball down the field. For Colorado, it's about attacking the middle of the field with their slot players. In the passing game, they have tremendous mismatches. Then on the defensive side, don't allow any explosive plays. Don't get the ball thrown over your head.
Nicolosi underneath completes the pass to Holter. Holter, a dangerous receiver. Picks up the first down of the game for the Rams out near the 44-yard line. Holter had a touchdown a couple of weeks ago in their loss against Washington State. Picks up 14.
Holter is a nice receiving threat. Had a tremendous touchdown catch 2 weeks ago at Washington State. He's someone who they want to get involved in the passing game because he has that middle of the field, intermediate route running capability, as you saw right there.
Nicolosi hands it off. Kobe Johnson picks up about 4.5 on that. Mitchell making the tackle. This is an offense for the Rams, Lewis, that, if we're being honest, was not prolific at all a year ago, but they've got a new starting quarterback this week and coming off a bye week.
Yeah, and when they really went back to work, they really went back to the drawing board. They know that they have to get better production out of their skilled players.
Incomplete.
That's a good one.
See, that drop notwithstanding, Kobe Johnson is one of the guys who Jay Norvell wants to get involved in this offense. He said, I got to get my running backs to the second level, to the linebackers and their secondary and beyond, because he believes guys like Kobe Johnson can rip off plus 20-yard runs. And you're going to see, look, Torrey Horton, number 14, is one of those guys. He's a Sunday player. He's going to be playing for some team in the National Football League. They just got to get the ball to these guys and get it to them down the field.
There he is, an imposing target.
Oh shit, what you got popping?
190.
Where you at? Oh, you talking about PBR? What you talking about? Oh shit. I didn't know if niggas was even on that. I know you was talking about you might get your Alright. For sure, I'm on the way. Bodines. He ain't do nothing wild. No, that is nasty. I'm just saying, but I just seen him spread mayo on bread. I was already disgusted. No, for real. That shit crazy. I don't be fucking around like that. No, that was super crazy.